Hello guys, welcome back again. So today I'll be telling you all you need to know about the Norway work permit. I want to tell you how you're going to apply for that, how you're going to get that. I would also be sharing the requirements of this visa with you, the visa validity, the duration for making this visa, the type of work visas in Norway, the cost of making this visa, the benefit of this visa, and I'll show you the step-by-step guide on how you can apply for this work permit in Norway. Norway, we already know, is one of the Scandinavian countries. It's very beautiful. They have a very high standard of living. The pay in Norway is wonderful. And then the visa application is just it takes about 3 weeks, so it's not so much. So let me tell you all you need to know about this. But before we get into that, if you're coming across my videos for the first time, my name is Cynthia, and I create content on how you can migrate abroad. Just feel free to subscribe. I don't know what you're waiting for. If you want to keep seeing this face again, just subscribe. Thank you to my return subscribers. I really appreciate you all. Just know that if you land a work permit in Norway, your family is going to be migrating with you. You're not leaving anybody behind. You all are going to be moving together. Norway is one country I know that offers work visa extension. And you know you're going to be landing a permanent residency if you live in Norway up to the required time. They won't deny you your permanent residency. And then Norway, the average salary in Norway is about 52,700 to 75,000 Norwegian kroner, and that's about $4,700 to $6,800. This is like wonderful, isn't it? Now, Norway that I know is one of the high-paying EU countries. They have a lot of job opportunities. Like the job opportunity in Norway is much. And if you're under these sectors, just know you should look towards Norway. Norway will favor you. If you're under tech, IT, renewable energy, oil and gas, the healthcare sector, Norway is a good place for you to look towards. There are great opportunities there for you. The unemployment rate in Norway is very, very low. When I mean low, it is very, very low. They have a lot of job opportunities. And as an immigrant, if you're looking for a country you're going to go into and you strive very well, like you're going to be doing very, very okay, I would recommend Norway to you. They have a very stable economy and they have high taste, They're always looking out for skilled workers. And currently, they're actually experiencing shortage of labor under the skilled worker sector. Like I said earlier, if you're under tech, these are jobs in demand there also. If you're under tech, IT, renewable energy, oil and gas, if you're an engineer, and if you're, yes, about this five, the healthcare, if you're under the healthcare sector, if you're an engineer, if you're under tech, you're under oil and gas and renewable energy, then you should just face Norway. Norway will favor you. I am telling you this. I know, as I hear about this a lot, there are a lot of job opportunities there. In fact, even welders also are also needed in Norway. So if you're a welder, I think you should just move towards Norway. Do not worry about the language issue. They speak their own language. Yes, it sounds like Swedish. The language sounds like more like Swedish, but it's not an issue because they accept English. They have a lot of international countries there, like companies that are like a lot with foreigners. So people you're going to be working with are also foreigners, not just Norwegian citizens. So feel free to apply, even if it's just English that you speak. It's not a problem. So now let me tell you the benefits of working in Norway. First of all, if you're moving to Norway, your family will be moving with you. Your kids will get to benefits in the free education there. And then the medical system there is wonderful. Your kids and your family will benefit from that also. Your spouse will be allowed to also work. Just like you're working, your spouse will be working also. They have a low unemployment rate of about 3.2%. Very high salary pay for about 52,150 to 75,000 Norwegian kroner, and that is about $4,700 to $6,800 a month. So Norway, they pay very, very well. Like I said, they have over 80,000 job opportunities open, like different sectors there. Please, if you know you're looking for a job, try and search under Norway. You might be lucky to find what you're looking for. So now let me talk about the visa costs. the validity and the processing time. The Norwegian work permit visa cost about 6,300 Norwegian kroner, which is about 565 USD dollars. That's what you need to pay for your visa fee. But if you're applying through an application center, then you should know you'll be paying an extra 8 euros for the application fee, added to the application fee. Now, the processing time takes about 3 to 8 weeks after you've submitted the application. Then you should rest assured if you're hearing from them whether you've been given or not. The validity period of the work permit is 2 years. After the 2 years, before the 2 years elapses, you can extend it for another 2 years. But you should know that if you live in Norway for up to 3 years, like living there consecutive 3 years, and then you've been working and you're still working, then you're allowed to apply for a permanent residency in Norway. So now let me talk about the different types of work permits in Norway. We have 2 types. We have the Norway resident permit. This allows the non-EU members to work in Norway or study in Norway. If you know you're not among the EU members, then you're from countries that are outside the EU, then you can go to Norway to work or with the resident permit, or you study there. And the second one is the Norway skilled workers permit. This permit is particularly for those that have the skills that are sought after in Norway. It is valid for 2 years, can be extended for 2 extra years, but you should know that if you've lived in Norway with this kind of work permit, if you've lived in Norway for like 3 consecutive years and you've been working, then you're still working there, then you can apply for your PR. With this particular type of work permit, that is a Norway skilled work permit, you don't have to apply for another work permit if you want to switch jobs. The work permit is open. That's to say you can work for any employer. You can switch jobs from one job to another without applying for another work permit. So if you're applying for Norway work permit in general, not irrespective of the particular one you're applying for, general, just know that if you're already in Norway, you're not allowed to work until your visa is approved. Have this behind your mind, because if you're caught, you're on your own. Now let's get into the requirements. First of all, you need a valid passport. This is number 1 thing you have if you want to travel abroad. Secondly, you're going to get the Norway work visa application form, which you're going to fill. Thirdly, you should have 2 passport photos. The fourth one should be an employment offer form to be filled by the employer. This is different from your employment letter. This is a form that the person employing is supposed to fill for you online. It's part of the things you're going to attach while you're doing your application. Fifth one is proof of income requirements. That is just to show that your employer is not going to be underpaying you, like what you have agreed for your salary, just to show that you're not going to be cheated. That's all you need it for. Your academic certificates, you need your resume, you need proof of previous work experience, proof of accommodation in Norway, that you've gotten accommodation in Norway, and then you need proof of residency, not less than 6 months, just to show. With all these things now, then you have to go and do your application. All these lists I've listed now, you can download it from UDI website. I'll link the websites in my description box, so you can go ahead and see all of them for yourself and then download them, or go ahead and do your application. So now, let me tell you the steps of doing this application. First things first is that you have to get a job offer from a Norwegian employer. The job has to be full-time, and it has to be under the skills that are being sought after in Norway. This is number 1 thing you have to do. Secondly, you have to put together all the documents I listed earlier. Put everything together, pack them together and keep it, because these are the things you're going to use for your application. Thirdly, you're going to apply online on the Norwegian Directorate of Immigration website or UDI website. Like I said, I'll put a link in my description box. This is the place you're going to do the application. The fourth thing you need to do is to locate any Norwegian embassy or visa application center and go and do your biometrics, do your fingerprints, and then of course they're going to take your picture and all that. This is also included. Then the fifth thing is for you to go ahead and do your payments, pay for your visa fee, and then print out the receipts because you add it together with the documents that I listed for submission. Then you can now go ahead and submit the application form. You submit the whole forms together, everything I listed, either the whole documents, put them all together, and then submit in the Visa Application Center or VFS. I don't know which one you have in your country, VFS or Visa Application Center or Norwegian Embassy, either one. Go ahead and submit. Then you now wait for about 3 to 8 weeks for you to hear from them. You get the response from them. So after 3 to 8 weeks, you're going to get a notification from them if you are approved, or if you are issued, or if your application was successful. You're going to get a residency permit or the skilled workers permit, depending on the one you applied for, and that is it. That means you're going to be landing in Norway. So I wish you luck as you do this application. Just check which one suits you best. If it's the study route, which gives you the residency permit, or you have a skill that is sought after in Norway, then you should go for the Norway skilled workers permit. I wish you luck as you do your application, but don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you know you get something from this video. Please just give it a thumbs up, because this is how this is what makes YouTube recommend the videos to others. And please share it. Please share. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Cynthia. Like I said earlier, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you join the family. I'll see you on my next video. Good luck as you do your application. Bye.